What changed everything for me? Mental freedom. I didn't expect it, didn't ask for it, and yet it was the best gift I was ever given. And I believe I was given it so I could share it with you. Because here is what it frees you from: the jail of conformity, acquired identities, and the kind of thinking that turns businesses into stress, leadership into struggle, and lives into suffering. It lets you see through bullshit, and it's priceless.
Unbound Mind.
Yes, I want to share a gift of mental freedom. I know, it's massive. Lao Tzu, the Buddha, the Stoics, they all talked about it. Lives went by, and we're still in the same. So let's just say I do realize my limitations, but I choose to do it anyway, because I'm in love with freedom, and because I love seeing ethical businesses succeed so they can do more good. It just makes me feel better. And because somebody has to, in a world where conformity becomes dogma that limits our potential and screws with our future. So why not me?
Unbound Mind.
A few years ago, I thought I'd still be in corporate. I was having loads of conversations with businesses. FMCG, B2C, B2B, B2B2C, you name it. Different businesses, different industries. The same story. The same survival mode thinking. Chasing revenue like a card trick. Now you see it and now you don't. That mindset put the final nail in the coffin of my corporate career. I no longer wanted to be a part of it. You see, I came from FMCG strategy, basically a hardcore business bootcamp without the tuition fees. Back when businesses still understood their foundations. So every conversation with those businesses was positively driving me mad. They sounded like a broken record. Same mistakes, cloned, predictable, painfully done. No strategy, no real customer insight, no brands, fake values, no leadership, and I mean proper leadership, that fuels motivation, not just happens to make you an expensive hire. Without those basics, you are screwed. You open the door to the perpetual struggle that you create yourself, in your mind. Not the economy, not your team, not your customers who fail to appreciate the gorgeousness of your offer. You make yourself stuck. That's a fresh thought, isn't it?
Unbound Mind.
It shouldn't be a surprise. Behind every business success and every failure, there is a human being. And the higher up you are, the more expensive your mistakes and the less visible your wins. Because success is the collective effort. But the most damaging mistakes, they are either strategic or cultural, and both, they come from the top, whether you like it or not. So, instead of handing you more superficial knowledge, I'm offering you something else, a path to understanding. Teaching typical guru advice and fix-it-fast formula, but focusing on you. Why you feel stuck, why things fall apart, why the same traps keep catching you no matter how sharp or self-aware you think you are. We'll break them all down with strategy, psychology, philosophy, sociology, and macroeconomics in business and in life. We will challenge common wisdom, the latest trends, and standard approaches. We will uncover the mistakes we make, why we make them, and what might actually help. With stories, data, dry and dark humor, and the occasional censored bad words. Or not, depending on what I can get away with.
Hey baby, don't forget sarcasm. You know what happens to those who do. They start taking LinkedIn advice seriously.
Oops. Sarcasm. Yeah, sure. With him, better safe than sorry. Importantly, we will dispel the illusions that keep us stuck. The illusion of knowing. The illusions of quick wins. Sales supremacy and effort. The illusions of goals, control, grandiosity, and our own identity. And this is just to start with. We let these illusions trap our thinking. They warp how we see the world, what we expect from others, how we label ourselves, and how we act in business and in life. Sadly, often choosing the actions we later regret. The chains that keep us stuck in stress, struggle, and dissatisfaction. They are in our heads, and since we created them, we can now choose to uncreate. So if you're ready to defy conformity, ditch struggle, and lead on your own terms, come explore the Unbound Mind movement. What you find might change how you run your business and your life. So, here is the invitation. If you tried fitting in and it still feels wrong, why don't you try something different? Challenging your own thinking for a change. Maybe it's gonna help, maybe not. Either way, it's not gonna hurt, right? And before we wrap, a quick one to answer your credibility concerns, so I don't have to sell myself hard in every video. Do I know what I'm talking about? I want to believe I do. Should you listen to me? Honestly, it's up to you. No offense taken, because in the world of freedom, there is no should. There is only choice, and it's always yours. And one last thing. What I share won't work with anyone stuck in blame or victimhood. If you prefer blame your misfortunes on everything and everyone but yourself, you'll hardly like what you hear. You see, freedom comes with responsibility, including the one for your own thinking, and understanding is the only way out. So, for those ready to elevate their minds, I'll see you in the next video.
Easter egg. What if I told you?
Final score: 1 out of 10 on a guru scale, or how to gamble meaningfully.
Alright, trashy ending time. Let's see how I did against the sacred rules of content creation. So, use the 4-part format. No, I was too busy having a brand personality. Sharpen audience targeting. Nope, didn't do that. Was rebelling. Clearly define the pain point. Life sucks. That count? Close enough? Although I probably missed that one too. Clarify the value. I could have promised to help you balance an egg upright. Instead, I'm suggesting you're using an egg cup. Is thinking of clear value? No clue. But then I didn't pretend to be your savior or your crutch. So no, didn't do that either. Be explicit on the way out. I didn't promise overnight success or riches in 3 steps. Totally screwed this one. Use practical language that resonates. Nah, didn't want to get lost in the noise. Amplify credibility, right? So no high jet, no rented sports car, no walking on a beach, no shot from a TEDx stage, no 7-figure number, not even a flip chart, and I didn't even name drop my CV. What was I thinking? Okay, pass on this one. Demonstrate vulnerability. Yes, I did that. I said I may not succeed if Lao Tzu and the Buddha couldn't pull it off. It's fair. That's humility. Offer a compelling CTA. Well, I didn't pull you into a free webinar with 3 spots left. Shocking, I know. So let's say failed. Yeah. And the last one, studio setup. So main light, backlight, fill light. Nope, I couldn't jump over my head. There is still a wall behind me. Ouch. It looks like I've just gambled. Now let's see if breaking the rules actually pays off. Once again.